remember a whole year straight from the age of 7 that I've been out of jail. I see a lot of guys don't make it my age at all. If I got a chance of getting out, I think I'll take it.
This informant, whom we've been calling Roosevelt, is helping authorities infiltrate a drug ring on Chicago's West Side. They've already scoped out the target neighborhood. Now, the sheriff's police will begin sending undercover officers to try to purchase narcotics there. It's the start of a long-term operation they're naming Game Over. Roosevelt, meanwhile, will be watching for the main players.
Hey, can you talk? All right, who's out there? How many people out there all together with you? Get out. That many people? All right, what do they got? Rocks and blows? Weed? All right, now stay on the block. Don't be serving. All right, bye. Come in, Gleason. All right, there's about 10 people out there already. As far as the stash spot, will let us know.
All right, 10-4.
We're getting a live play-by-play. It doesn't get any better than that.
Far from the open-air drug markets on the West Side, more and more high-level dealers are setting up shop in the suburbs.
This is prime real estate. Prime real estate.
One successful female dealer has been catering to users out here for years.
Apparently she owns several houses and cars. This is all she does. This is how she supports her family. And talking to the informant, he says that we arrest her, she'll flip.
Their informant, Nixon, already set up one cocaine buy between an undercover officer and the target.
They're doing the deal right now. We got to go on.
But he's skittish about bringing them together a second time and insists on doing the handoff himself.
All right, I got a white Chevy coming out of Austin. I haven't confirmed if it's her yet. Yeah, it's the target.
Nixon's behaving suspiciously, yet they'll play along with him for now.
Target's driving northbound Austin.
We got the quarter ounce. He came out of the car and he was so he gets so worked up, this guy.
He ran to the
two
car.
ladies walking down the street on their, nightly walk, and he comes up and he goes, "Here, take it. I'm done with this shit." I'm going, "Can you at least wait till we got back around the corner or wait for these ladies?" Oh God! You're calling 911,
You saw him. He's running the car. He's running the car.
Yeah, he gets so panicky.
And Sal's what? I'm the whole place is busy with people. There's no reason to. This guy just walked up. He's looking like a target when he's running.
Right.
I would stop if he's running.
I can see why he gets popped out.
It's really on the informant. If they want to sell you, they can. And we keep telling them we're not going to pay you until you do what we ask you to do.
Police decide it's time to cut Nixon out of the picture. They try calling the target themselves to set up another deal, but the phone number's no good. So they bring in their informant to find out what's going on.
This guy's better to have him in person to talk to him because he changes his stories so often.
Hey, give me that number again.
For all we know, he might have went back and told her, if this guy calls you, don't deal with him. We don't know what he's really up to.
While Nixon's in another room, investigators scroll through his cell phone contacts for the target's number.
You need to do this by the book. It's very important that how I ask you to do this, we do this so this works out. Okay? But you need to be on board. And we'll take care of you. But, you got to do what we ask you to do.
Oh, this is it.
Yeah. He gave us, I got it written down, I think he gave us 795.
Right.
What was it saying? Yeah, he gave us 705. Yeah, he gave us one number off on the phone number for her.
But that's not the only secret he's been keeping from them.
He's still talking to her. He just talked to her yesterday. I knew he was lying, man. He talked to her, looks like twice yesterday. Yeah, he's been talking to her 6-7 times a day. He told me that he hasn't talked to her since last week, right? Yeah.
Since the last buy we did, she won't talk to him after that, supposedly.
Let me see if she's been calling him too. Yeah, she's been calling him too. Oh man, I haven't talked to her. She won't even call me. She won't answer my phone calls. She called him 3 times Monday.
Well, we can go talk to him and figure out why he's lying to us. He doesn't want her to go to jail, is what it is.
Right. He has second thoughts about it.
Yeah.
She's his best, that's his most, I'm pretty sure, consistent dealer. And so now he doesn't want to give her up, so
You just gotta be straight with us. Because we looked at your phone. Well, you said she won't talk to you though. We looked at your phone. Your phone's, you got calls and text messages back and forth with her. So what are you trying to say then?
Which is really what I'm trying to say.
You're calling her, she's calling you. You're texting her, she's texting you. Just tell us what's going on, man.
What's up with this girl? You don't want us to do her?
No.
You don't? No. Then why you just say the first thing? Because I read you, and I told the guys that. I read you. I told the guys that's what you was doing. Are you scared of her?
Should we jail?
Did she take care of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next question is, what's going to take for you to continue so we can get her? It's a question. If you can't answer it, okay.
Yeah, but the thing is you're gonna have to call and order up one more time. That's all. Why he ever put her out there to begin with? He's probably mad at her. You know, now he had to change of heart and feels bad. You know how that goes. He's probably in love with her. He continues to jerk us around and waste our time, then obviously we gotta cut our ties with him.
You know what's gonna happen? He's gonna get arrested by somebody. And he'll be calling us, begging us to help him out. And he's pissed us off to the point now that we're like, whatever it takes to get her, and then we could care less what happens with him. Even your best informants, they always go bad.